Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Thursday, April 17th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Oh, man, we recorded canines and cross-treks yesterday, and let me tell you, Bear is the cutest puppy we've ever had on, and he will not last long at the SPCA. And if you have a thing for Goldens, this one's for you and his brother Squirrel. Hey, do you need an OMG fact for today? Here it is. Before people drank coffee, they had been chewing on the beans for more than 400 years, and that's pretty gross. Anyhow, we do have some news for you, so shall we? A rabid raccoon was found in the Pleasant Plains neighborhood of Annapolis on April 8th, prompting the Anne Arundel County Health Department to issue a rabies alert. The raccoon was located near Pleasant Plains Road and Old Farm Bridge Road and later tested positive for rabies after being euthanized. Authorities are urging residents to avoid contact with wild or unknown animals and ensure that their pets' rabies vaccinations are current. Anyone who may have had contact with the animal or a pet that may have had contact with the animal is advised to contact the Anne Arundel County Health Department. Anne Arundel County is moving forward with plans to transform a vacant giant grocery store in Edgewater into a new recreation and community center. The county has issued a request for proposals seeking architectural, engineering, and construction services for the project located at 3130 Solomon's Island Road, formerly known as the Halloween Store. The 45,000 square foot building will undergo significant renovations, including the addition of a new entry pavilion, gymnasium, indoor playground, and sustainability upgrades. Officials do say that construction on the recreation center is scheduled to begin as soon as July 1st, ahead of previous estimates, and it's going to prioritize resilience and environmental sustainability. This story is a little bit more on the state level, and it has me scratching my head a little bit, but U.S. Senator Chris Van Hollen traveled to El Salvador yesterday to advocate for the release of Kilmar Abreu Garcia, a Maryland man detained since last month. Abreu Garcia, originally from El Salvador, was arrested and deported and has since been held without any formal charges. Van Hollen did meet with Salvadoran officials and was not permitted to speak to or see Abreu Garcia. The senator said that he remains committed to working with the U.S. State Department and the Salvadoran government to secure his release and return to Maryland. Now, why I'm scratching my head a little bit, to be honest, I'm not sure what he thought was going to happen down there. He arrived there without appointments, without any notice, after the White House and the Salvadoran president both stated that they did not intend to release Garcia. I would imagine his advocacy could have been much more effective stateside. Denim and Diamonds, a popular fundraising event for AAMC's Pediatric Mental Health Unit, will return here on April 26th. The event does raise money to support the 6 children every single day who show up to our ER with a mental health issue, and will feature live music, auctions, and lots of food and drink. It is a great way to support our community. And this is a come-as-you-are event. Dress it down in some denim or glam it up in some diamonds or a gown. It's your choice. Tickets are available now. You can get them at aamcdenimanddiamonds.org. Podcast stuff up this weekend on the Local Business Spotlight. We're speaking with Alex Smith, who's the founder and CEO of the Atlas Restaurant Group. That will drop at noon on Saturday. And in closing, one of the best ways to keep up on the local news is the Daily News Recap email. It goes out at 7 p.m. every single day. It is free. It is paywall free. And here is a link right here in the show notes for you to sign up. And please feel free to let your friends, family, and colleagues all know about it as well. And that is a wrap. As always, thank you for being you, and a thank you to the sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, the Annapolis Spring Sailboat Show, and Mathematics. All right, so now you just need to sit back because your Eye on Annapolis local weather is on deck, and Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace is here with your Annapolis Makerspace Maker Minutes. All of that's coming right up, so hang tight.
This April, the Chesapeake Bay Area is the ultimate destination for boating enthusiasts. Join us for spectacular events that kick off the 2025 boating season. Then from April 25th through the 27th, head to historic downtown Annapolis for the Annapolis Spring Sailboat Show. Discover new and brokered sailboats, including catamarans, monohulls, family cruisers, day sailors, and inflatables. Meet with boating clubs and charter companies, shop for the latest gear and equipment, and celebrate the new season with fellow sailors and marine pros. With live entertainment, seminars, and a festive tasting tent, there's something for everyone. These are can't-miss events, and you can skip the line by getting your tickets right now online. You can get them at AnnapolisBoatShows.com. That's AnnapolisBoatShows.com. We'll see you on the docks. Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Good morning, Anne Arundel County. It's Thursday, April 17th, and here is your local weather update. Today, you can expect a sunny day with a high of around 60 degrees. Winds will be light, making it a very pleasant day to be outside. Tonight, temperatures will drop to a low near 41 under very clear skies. Tomorrow, the warming trend does continue with a high reaching approximately 65. Skies will be mostly cloudy, but no precipitation is expected, but you do want to watch out for a breeze. Overnight, temperatures will be mild with lows around 45. Saturday brings even warmer temperatures with highs soaring to about 78 degrees. Skies will be overcast, but it should remain dry throughout the day. Evening temperatures will be comfortable with lows around 60. Now, as we look ahead, Easter Sunday continues the warming trend with highs near 75 under overcast skies, but the rain that we talked about the other day moved out. As we move into next week, temperatures will moderate slightly with highs in the mid-60s and a chance of scattered showers by midweek. You want to stay tuned for more updates and enjoy the beautiful, almost spring-like weather.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, this is Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes. At Knits and Pieces off of Bestgate Road, on Saturday, check out their comprehensive Learn to Crochet class. And then on Tuesday, check out their comprehensive Learn to Knit class. And registration is open for their Intro Lac Knitting, Basic Sweater Knitting, as well as more Barocco Mystery Knit-Along group classes, and another comprehensive Learn to Crochet class coming up in May and June. At London Town Gardens down in Edgewater, Saturday they have a plein air open house, as well as their spring plant sale. At Local by Design, tomorrow they have a beads and bubbly jewelry workshop, and then Saturday they have a fused glass garden art workshop. At Art Farm in Annapolis, Saturday they have their Vibe, Flow, and Chill Yoga, and registration is open for more adult workshops, including more sketch nights, figure drawing, photo editing, macrame, and more. And with Art Farm's Kids Art Camps, Monday, they have a kids art school for ages 4 through 5, as well as another one for ages 6 through 8. On Tuesday, there's Mixed Media Art School for ages 9 through 11, as well as a Zen Art School for ages 6 through 8. And then on Wednesday, they have Pencil, Charcoal, Ink, and Watercolor for ages 9 through 11. And registration is open for Art Farm's Kids Summer Camps. At the Anne Arundel County Public Library System this week, today, Broadneck has a STEM Tinker Lab, Odenton has Secret Agent Science, writing messages with invisible ink, analyzing fingerprints, and other fun spy-themed crafts. Bush Annapolis has an Earth Day Paint-A-Pot workshop. Rivera Beach has Beginning Crochet. Edgewater has a family STEM night with Earth Science. And Deal has an art night decorating canvas bags. Tomorrow, Discoveries, the library at the mall, has a pre-K art party celebrating Arab American Heritage Month. And Glen Burnie has a Lego club. On Saturday, Glen Burnie has a trade school fair for high school juniors and seniors who want to check out career options in clerical, contractor, painting, police, public works, and other trade options. Mountain Road has a Stitch and Chat, and Bush Annapolis has Flicks with Sticks, watching Dead Poet Society while practicing fiber arts. On Monday, Discoveries has an Earth Day Crafternoon, and Severna Park has a plant club, which will be hosted at Homestead Gardens, since the library has a planned closure. On Tuesday, Glen Burnie has Little Artist Process Art, Severn has Brother Bear Movie and Craft Night, and then there's an online session at the Mindful Artisan Tangle. And over at Annapolis Makerspace this week, on Tuesday, we have our monthly open house for anyone who wants to check out the shop. If you have any questions about the Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. You can find links to all these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also at makeannapolis.org. And whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes.
Did you know that every day 6 children arrive at Luminous Health Anne Arundel Medical Center's emergency department seeking mental health care? That's over 2,000 young lives each year in need of critical support. It's time to make a difference. Join us for the Denim and Diamonds Bash on Saturday, April 26, 2025. Enjoy an unforgettable evening with a come-as-you-are dress code with live music, gourmet food trucks, and exclusive experiences, all while supporting pediatric mental health services in our community. Can't attend? You can still help. Become a sponsor or make a donation to provide vital resources for children in need. Visit aamcdenimanddiamonds.org to learn more and take action today. Together we can shine a light on pediatric mental health. Again, that's aamcdenimanddiamonds.org. We'll catch you on the dance floor. You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.